So James Harden is making his Houston Rockets preseason debut as I make this video. They're actually taking on the San Antonio Spurs right now. James off to a good start early. I think he's got 6 points as I make this video. So James is back in Houston. Like I told you guys a couple days ago, he's reported. He's there. He's not happy. He nor PJ Tucker are happy there in Houston right now. PJ Tucker wants a new deal as well. But James Harden is there. He is present as a Rocket despite all the trade demands this offseason. Seeing Russell Westbrook get traded, despite letting it be known he wants to go to Brooklyn. If you can't get me to Brooklyn, get me to Philadelphia. If you can't get me to Philadelphia, get me somewhere. Get me to Miami, Milwaukee, somewhere outside of here. I always believed James Harden would start the season in Houston just because I think there's a limited market for a guy like James Harden. We know he's an unbelievable talent, but the fact that James is a guy who kind of goes to the beat of his own drum, and once you get James on your team, you know for a fact you got to change your entire system to acquiesce to him. I think his market is limited. If you want me to be honest with you, if Bradley Beal, who has not won an MVP, has not carried a team to the playoffs like James has, if Bradley Beal were available by Washington today, his market would be probably 11 or 12 teams. I'm talking about right now. Like, I'm talking about 4 or 5 days before the regular season starts. If Bradley Beal were available, teams would be flipping things around, literally breaking promises that they made to get their hands on Bradley Beal. Not the case with James Harden. The truth is, Philadelphia has some interest in James. Houston has sent over an offer that they told Philadelphia, we want Ben Simmons and multiple first-round picks reportedly. And Philadelphia has not bid on that offer yet, which even though I think it's a pretty good offer if you're Philly, I think trading somebody like Ben Simmons 3 or 4 days before the regular season starts, I don't think that's the right tone you want to set in your locker room. I mean, this dude has already went through media day. The billboards are already up for Philadelphia fans to see already, just the promo. When you're able to have fans, you've already kind of unveiled ticket packages and all that stuff, tease that to the fans. I don't think it's a good look to trade a guy like that, somebody who's been a part of the quote-unquote process right now. So I knew James would likely not be traded now. Does that mean he won't get traded by the deadline? I don't know. He maybe could get traded by the deadline. We'll see. But James is there. He's not happy. And reportedly, John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins, and again, respectfully to these guys, they have not changed James Harden's interest in wanting to be moved out of Houston. Again, John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins, they both look pretty good, both coming off of injuries thus far. But James is looking at this as an opportunity to get a fresh start. And he wants it to be known this is not personal to John Wall or DeMarcus Cousins. This is about what he wants to do with his career. He believes he deserves a new start. He believes he's capped out what he can do in Houston. Despite having 2 years left on his contract with a player option on the third, he wants a move out of Houston. And again, John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins have done nothing to change his mind right now. And that's where we stand. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below. What team do you think should go out and get James Harden? What team could theoretically win a championship this year if they went and made a trade for James Harden today? And what does that trade look like? Let me know in the comment box below.